Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tested like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about the ladies from Black Panther being on the Elle magazine, which is Lupita Nyong, Danny Gutierrez, and Latita Wright. They were on the cover of, I think, this month's Elle magazine. I will also be talking about Nene Leaks' Instagram post where she's saying her son, her younger son, Brent, had a stroke and a heart attack 2 weeks ago. I also will be talking about Tia Morrow divorcing Corey Hardwick and their rumored reconciliation. I also will be talking about Cynthia Bailey divorcing Mike Hill, and they finally came out with a statement yesterday. I also will be talking about Ashanti jumping on jumping on jumping on the remix of Diddy's new song "Gotta Move On." She did a verse and a lyric in the song, and it sounded like saying that you're still obsessed. Something she used the word obsessed. Seems like you're obsessed or something like that. And so and on another note, I'm going to talk about Lizzo supposed to be having a documentary coming out on HBO, and also Monique is supposed to be having a thing coming out on HBO. I know there was a lot of topics that I said I was going to talk about, but like I said, it was on Elle magazine that they had the ladies from uh, from uh, Black Panther on there, and the ladies looked real good. Looked like all of them had on like a dark blue and brown or beige suits coming on, and they showed some of the pictures. I'm gonna put some of the pictures in the video later, and that was a nice, cute thing. And then people have been talking about Lizzo all over the news ever since last week, and because first they were talking about Lizzo's. First it was Kanye West talking about Lizzo, talking about he's concerned about Lizzo weight because of health reasons, because he was trying to include her in that drama he was having, and then other people were talking about Lizzo's performances, and then you had some people talking about Lizzo only makes music for Caucasian or white people, and Lizzo says she makes music for everything. And so Lizzo says she's making a new documentary talking about her whole life. It's going to be on HBO. I think it's going to be on the I think it's either going to be this month or next month. I'm not for sure. Like I said, I'll put some of the links to these articles and pictures and stuff in the video. And on another note, it was reported yesterday that that Brandy had been rushed to the hospital, and she was hospitalized for seizures. And then later on, she put out some kind of statement, and I'm going to read the statement right now. I'm just going to pause this video. A statement that she came out with, and here's her statement right here. I'm going to bring it up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can see it on camera or not. Um, but I'm going to read it to you right now. It says, to my beloved fam, friends, and stars, thank you for sending love and light my way. I'm following doctor's orders and getting the rest I need due to hydration and low amounts of nutrition. Thank you for your prayers and support. Grateful for you. I'll see you soon. That's what Brandy said in her little statement. Now I watched a couple of more YouTubers videos and stuff yesterday. Some people saying that Brandy had a eating disorder. She's mentioned about it in the 90s. Maybe I was too busy working or doing other stuff, but I don't remember that part of it. But maybe that was true, and maybe that is true, because she did mention something about dehydration, and stuff like that. And I know when you don't drink enough water or get enough liquids, you will get dehydrated and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad Brandy put out that statement. I'm kind of glad she's on the mend and stuff like that. On another note, Nene Leaks had got on Instagram. I think it was Monday or Tuesday of this week, and she said that her son Brent suffered a heart attack and a stroke, and she was saying that at first they didn't know what it was. And she said because by him being 23 years old, like I said, it's a video clip and I can't play it, so I'm just paraphrasing what she said. And she was saying they were talking about when people that young come in with stuff like that, it's either drugs or something. So she said they ruled out drugs. They ruled out alcohol. She said then they thought he might have got a COVID, maybe a different variant of COVID that does work, that does affect people's breathing and heart and stuff. She said they ruled that out, and she said if they knew what the cause was, they would be able to treat it. But since they don't know what the cause was, that they can't really treat it. But she just wanted to let everybody know that what was going on with her son in his condition. And sound like she said it was the doctors sound like she said they think it might be I know it was a heart attack or stroke. And she said they need to find the cause. They don't know what caused his condition. And I guess she'll give us an update later. But everybody was saying all over Twitter that they were going to pray for Nene, and people were giving up prayer hands on Twitter and stuff. I gave up 1 or 2 prayer hands for Brandy and Nene, because I know how it is to be going through stuff when a family member is ill or sick, whether it's you or somebody else in your family. But anyway, on another note, Tia Morrow had put all over Instagram last week that she was divorcing Corey Hardwick and stuff like that, and she was moving on, and she's moving on to a better light and a better thing, and it's better for her to move on than to stay in a situation she was unhappy. And then the next thing you know, Corey had put something on there and told her that she's acting out on emotions, and don't be acting on emotions, something she might I'm like I said, I'm paraphrasing, something that she might regret. And then the next thing you know, she posted I think on a TikTok later the weekend or early Monday, where she was posing by a black car and saying she was moving on, and then he kind of told her that he liked the picture and that he loved her, and then she talking about she loved him back, and I said, what's going on? If they getting a divorce or not? And now yesterday they say there's rumors that they are back together and they might reconcile. And I was saying she shouldn't even got on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and all that stuff, denouncing a divorce and stuff. I mean, a lot of people kind of giving her the side eye. Was she seeking attention, or she wanted to be getting attention and stuff? Because I remember for years she had been saying that she was the breadwinner, and Corey wasn't getting too many jobs. But I know Corey is on he's on All American college version, because I be watching the episodes on Netflix, so I know he's doing that show and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on with Tia Morrow and Corey Hardwick. Like I said, I'll probably try to follow it here and there and see what's going on. And on another note, a divorce note, Cynthia Bailey is divorcing Mike Hill. At first, people had noticed about she wasn't using Cynthia Bailey Hill anymore. She was just using Cynthia Bailey, and people started looking at. To me, I follow a person, but I follow on my regular Instagram. I don't go on Instagram searching for this, searching for that, but some people do. But anyway, they finally came out with a statement yesterday. I'm gonna pause this video and then I'm gonna read you the statement, and I'll be right back. Okay, I brought up the statement. I have it right here. I'm gonna read it right now. This is what Mike Hill and Cynthia. This is what Cynthia and Mike Hill had to say about their split. I got this from the Preach Report. But anyway, it says, while we both will always have love for one another, we have decided to go our separate ways. The pair said in a joint statement to Entertainment Tonight, "We are grateful that we remain good friends, and we will always cherish the many memories we shared together as husband and wife." They can they continue, "Many of you have been on this journey with us from the very beginning, and we appreciate our family, friends, and beloved fans for your positive support as we move forward and start new chapters." Now, and a lot of people saying there were a lot of red flags, and people tried to tell Cynthia stuff. They was mentioning something about maybe it was Kenya or Candy told Cynthia on season 13 that maybe she needs to think about before she married Mike Hill. But she claimed they were so in love and this, that, and that, had the big old wedding 2 years ago in 2020. Now, I didn't like the way he was doing her on Real Housewives of Atlanta either, season 13, because I didn't like that scene when they showed that car scene and she was telling him that she wanted to invite her friends to the wedding, and then he said, "Well, who you marrying, me or your friend?" She said, "Well, nah, I just want to have a nice big wedding, a nice big wedding." He was like, "Well, is you marrying me or is you marrying your friend? You supposed to be married. If you love me and marry me, we don't have to have no big wedding." I was saying, "Well, why you don't want this woman to have a big wedding? There's something going on." And then I didn't think nothing much of it. And then I think it was like late last year or early last year, he had some kind of talk show on Fox before it got canceled, and people were saying how he was doing Cynthia on there, and I kind of got a clips of it, and she was trying to tell him about how they married life and they sex life, and he was talking about Cynthia like to do this and Cynthia don't do this, and it was just like he was always kind of downgrading Cynthia and talking about talking about Cynthia in a negative way, and I said, "Huh, what? They married like that?" But then they said they had been separated for months. I know he had a hard time getting Cynthia to leave Atlanta, and I think that's the main reason why Cynthia turned down being a friend of last year in Housewives, because she wanted to go ahead on and move to California. California with Mike Hill, but I think things got a little bit worse after Mike Hill lost that job at Fox. So I don't know what's going on, but some people were surprised, some people weren't surprised. I mean, some people saying you could see red flags and stuff like that. On another note, Ashanti put out. She hopped on the remix with Diddy about moving on, and in her verse, people were saying that she said something about the word obsessed. Seemed like Irv Gotti is obsessed with her, and people saying since she got on that thing and kind of dissed him and talking about she's obsessed and talking about something about a sorcery or something, Vienna sorcery or something. And anyway, I don't know. I've been trying to find the song on Spotify and other stuff, but maybe I'll find it later. But I couldn't find it yesterday. I think those are all. I did say about Lizzo and an HBO show. Yes, she's supposed to have a show on HBO talking about life. I think those are all the hot topics I have today. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.